Okay, dear students, today let us take algebra, arithmetic progression. We have come at the end of the chapter. Last time we solved practice set 3.3, page 72 and 73. Nearly all sums we have solved. Today we will take the eighth sum. Is a little different way. Okay, whenever they will give you 3 terms or 5 terms or 4 terms, then which term we should take so that we will find the symmetry there. For example, if they ask 3 terms in arithmetic progression, then better to take the 3 terms a minus d, a and a plus d. Where a minus d is the first term, a is the middle term and a plus d is the last term. So that you find that d is the difference. Again for 5 terms also, we should take a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 2d. So if you take 5 terms this way, a minus 2d first term, a minus d second term, a third term, a plus d fourth term and a plus 2d fifth term, then you find the symmetric is there, symmetric, and we find easy to solve. But if it is given 4 terms, then let us take a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 3d. Like this we will take, so that the difference will be 2d and the first term will be a minus 3d. So first term here will be a minus 3d and difference will be 2d. And here first term we can find out the middle term here. I cannot first term, second term we can find out, or middle term. Middle term will be a. Achha, now let us solve 8th sum. 8th sum is solved star mark. And there are 4 consecutive terms in AP. Now 4 consecutive terms in AP such that the sum of all 4 terms is 12 and the sum of third and fourth term is 14. Now they are given the series a minus d, a plus d and a plus 2d. But instead of that we can take this way also. A minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 3d. But since it is given already, let us take from the textbook. So let the terms be, let the terms be a minus d, a plus d and a plus 2d. Achha, by first condition, so these are the 4 terms, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 2d. By the first condition, the sum is 12. Now the sum is 12. That is a minus d plus a plus a plus d plus a plus 2d is 12. This is given. The sum is 12. Let's simplify. Therefore, a minus d plus a plus a plus d plus a plus 2d equal to 12. In this state, we have just removed the bracket without changing sign. And therefore, we find 1, 2, 3 and 4a. So therefore, 4a minus d plus d cancels. So only plus 2d remain. Plus 2d is equal to 12. And therefore, 4a, 2a, let us divide by 2. So 2a plus d is equal to 6 dividing by 2. So this is our first equation, suppose. Again, by second condition. By second condition. The second condition is the sum of third and fourth term. So sum of third and fourth term. So a plus d is third term and a plus 2d is fourth term and their sum is 14. See, their sum is 14 given, and therefore remove bracket a plus d plus a plus 2d equal to 14, and therefore 2a plus 3d equal to 14. Let us take this second expression, and this is suppose first expression or first equation. So subtracting first from second, begin. Subtracting first from second. So first we are subtracting from second. So let me write second first equal to 14. And the first after this second 2a plus d is equal to 6. And now we are subtracting. So change the signs. Change signs. So 2a minus 2a 0 will get cancelled. So no need to write. 3d minus d is 2d, and that equal to 14 minus 6 is 8. And therefore a is equal to 4. Okay, a is equal to 4. Sorry, d is equal to 4. So we get d is equal to 4. We get 2d is equal to 8. So d is equal to 8 upon 2, and that is 4. Now let us take this as third equation. And from first and third we get third we get 2a plus d, but d is equal to 4 plus 4 is equal to 6, and therefore 2a is equal to 6 minus 4. So 2a is equal to 2, therefore a is equal to 1. Now a is equal to 1. Now our series or sequence is a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 2d. And therefore if a is equal to 1, then a minus d is equal to a is 1 and d is 4. So minus 4 and equal to minus 3. A plus d is equal to 1 plus 4, and that is 5. And a plus 2d is equal to 1 plus 2d. So d is equal to 4. So 4 to the 8, and that is 9. And therefore numbers are minus 3, because a minus d is minus 3. Then comes a, so a is equal to 1. Then comes a plus d, and that is 5 and 9. This is the series. Copy this, and we go to the next practice set 3.4. So we'll see the next practice set 3.4. Now in 3.4, it is the application of arithmetic progression. Application in the sense that suppose the salary of one man is 5,000 in the beginning. When the person is employed for service, then his salary in the beginning is 5,000. And suppose he gets increment 2,000. This increment every month, suppose, or every year he gets this increment. Then what will be his total salary after a year, or after 2 years, or after 8 months? Total salary also we can find out. His total income also we can find out. If total salary is given, or his salary is given after suppose 12 months, then in place of n we will put 12, and we get his salary in that particular month. And if you want his income up to 12 months, suppose, or particular month income, then we have to write this formula Sn. Now let us take one example. Practice set 3.4, first one. Now here on 1st January 2016, Sanika decided to save rupees 10 on first day, rupees 11 on second day, rupees 12 on third day, and so on. And she decided to save this like this till 31st December 2016. So what will be her total saving? What will be her total saving? Now look here. So they asked us to find the total saving. So here the first term A is 1, because see the first day is, sorry, A is equal to 10, because it says first day 10 rupees. Then next 11 rupees. So here T2 equal to 11, T3 equal to 12, because third day 12 rupees, and so on. And therefore we get the difference. Therefore D is equal to 1 rupee. 1 rupee difference. Now see, here she saves January 2016. So January 2016, 1st January till 31st December 2016. You may think that in a year there are 365 days, but this is leap year. Take note of this. This is a leap year, and therefore the total days are 366. And therefore here we will take n equal to 366. This is n. So we got n, we got a, and we have d also, and we have to find what will be her total saving in the year. So total saving in the year, so we have to use formula. Saving in a year. Formula Sn is equal to n upon 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. This is the total saving. And therefore Sn equal to, so here 366 days, 366 days. So n equal to 366 days. So we have here total variables 1, 2, 3 and 4 variables are there. Of these 4 variables, 1, 2 and 3 variables we know, and therefore write the values of these variables in their place. So n equal to 366. So in place of n, write 366 upon 2 into 2a, a is 10, see here, a is 10, plus n, again 366, minus 1, into d, the difference is 1, and complete this. And if you simplify this, you get answer. So here 202 carried 1, 8 is 16, 3, 183. 2 into 10, 20, plus 365, and therefore as 366 is equal to 183 into 365, so put 0 and take double, so 5 to the 10, carry 1, 12 plus 1, 13, carry 1, 6 plus 1, 7, and let's multiply, therefore as 366 is equal to, you multiply this and get the answer. You multiply and get the answer, and take the answer. You copy this first. Now let's take second sum. A man borrows rupees 8,000 and agrees to repay with total interest rupees 1360 in 12 months installment, 12 monthly installment, and each installment being less than the preceding one by rupees 40. Find the amount of first and the last installment. So you have to find the first installment and the last installment. Now see, he borrows rupees 8,000. Borrowed. And the interest is 1,360 rupees. 1,360 interest. And therefore total amount he has to repay is 0 plus 6 is 6, 3, 9. So rupees 9 he has to repay. So we can say that this is the SN, total amount he has to repay, SN, 9360 is SN. But how you repay? In 10 installment. So therefore N equal to 12, and this is installment. Installment, in 12 installment. Such that each installment is less than the preceding installment by 40. And therefore difference is, when we think the difference is 40, but difference is minus 40 because less than it is. Each installment is less than the preceding installment by 40, and therefore t is equal to minus 40. So find the amount, the first and the last installment. So how can you find the amount of the first and the last installment? So again we have to write Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Right formula of total amount. So this is for total amount, is a formula. Okay. Sn, but Sn is given 9,360. This is our asset. N installment, 12 installments are there. So 12 upon 2. 2a, but a we have to find out. A is not given, so write as it is. Plus n. N is again 12 minus 1. Bracket complete into d. D is minus 40, but do not write this way. This is wrong. Put in bracket, otherwise wrong it. Take note of this. Write this in bracket. If you don't write in bracket, it is a different separate term and the step will be wrong. So keep in mind. So here only a is there and this we have to find out. Now say how can you find out easily now? See here 202 and 2 6. So 6 is multiplied entirely here. See 6 is multiplied. So direct divide here. So therefore 9360 upon 6 is equal. Achha, only this is there now. Let's multiply this. So 2a plus 12 minus 1, 11. 11 into minus 40. I hope it is clear to you. And therefore, let's simplify this. 6 ones are 6. 6 ones are 6. Carried 3. So 6 5s are 30. Carried 3 again. So 6 6 are 36 and 0. So we get 1560 is equal to 2a minus 11 4s are 44 and 0. Write this. How is that here? Achha, and therefore 2 is equal to 2 is equal to, take this side, so minus 440 will become plus 440, so 1560 plus 440, and therefore 2 is equal to, so we can write direct a is equal to, first add this, 0 plus 0, 0, 4 plus 6, 10 carried 1, again 5 plus 5, 10 carried 1, 2 upon 200, upon 2, so this 2 being here, and we get a is equal to 1000. The first installment. Achha, now we have to find the last installment. So we have to find Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 d. And therefore Tn we do not the last installment, but last installment is 12th installment. So right here in place of n, write 12 because that is a 12th installment. So here a is equal to 1000 plus n in place and write 12 minus 1 into d, again d, write minus 40 in bracket. Keep in mind. Now let's simplify this, and therefore T12 is equal to 1000 plus 11 minus 40, in therefore T12 is equal to 1000 plus into minus minus 11 4s are 44 and write the 0 here, and therefore T12 is equal to, now subtract 440 from 1000. So if you subtract 400 from 1000, then we get 600. 600 again 40 subtracted, so 560 will get 560. And therefore the first installment, that answer, therefore answer first installment rupees 1000. 12th installment rupees 560, because here every month 40 rupees decreases. So this answer. Copy this. Stop.